Hello everybody, and welcome to Duet 1.4. Don't think I've ever actually done a stream on this game in particular, but it is one that I have been playing a lot in my own free time. In the background, I think, actually, when the game released, I was in a call with Serbi as they were streaming like the 1.0 story on their channel. But yeah, outside of that, just kind of been playing in my own time. I've been playing a lot of it actually, to the point where I've kind of hit the maximum current level that is available in the game. And while I do certainly have my own issues with the game itself, and there are a couple things that I wish would change, I think the story at the very least has been something that has kept me sort of going with this one. And I'm very intrigued to see where the new version update is going, because this one I don't know anything about just yet. Kind of been saving it, or more so like I kind of been falling off of just like not getting around to it. Decided to do on stream as a way to motivate myself, I suppose. Yes. Hello, Steve. Welcome. And hello to anybody looking in chat, anybody watching the VOD. Hope everybody's having a good time. So, because I haven't done a stream on this before, I'll do a very quick recap on where the story is. Basically, in the previous version, we went on a bit of a side quest to Huashu. Did a bunch of adventures over there, but now we're back in like the main area of Hyperborea in order to find our missing sister. I think Veronica's her sister, pretty sure, who has sort of been kidnapped by the military, and we have heard news that they are transporting a very important prisoner whose description kind of fits our sister's on this train. So now I'm assuming what's going to happen in this version is more of a train heist kind of thing, and we'll meet some new characters along the way. So, we'll see how it goes. Hello, fake internet name. Gotta stop catching your streams at work? Well, as long as they're not disrupting your work, Steve. At least I hope they're not. I guess the time zones just end up, well, with me streaming around this exact time that you're working at, fortunately. Or unfortunately. Hello there, Argoth. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, just heard news from Camilla, and it flashed back to Rhythm telling us about the prisoner, so we'll see where it goes. Onwards. I have already unlocked Flora, but don't have her built, so I don't think I'm going to be using her this stream. Honestly, maybe I should. I don't know how tough the enemies will be. And apparently this is what this area was for in the main map. Because I think this was just blocked off before. You work 24/7? Damn. Must be rough. I guess that's healthcare for you though. Oh no. We were vibing until the NPC started A-posing. No! Not in the intro
Whoa,
shot.
Look at all these people. And the ceiling's so high. That monument. Is it even taller than the one in Ice Lake Square?
Turn on auto.
The books weren't kidding. They called it architecture on a staggering scale. The crown jewel of imperial design. This place is huge. It's basically a castle. Oh, nope. I can't hold it in. I have to say it. Little Minion, I hereby appoint you Iron Wall High Chancellor of the Steel Dome.
Oh boy.
And Outsider shall be my ever-loyal Jishu champion.
Snow back at it again with the incredibly long names. That being said though, I'm really glad that we're back with Outsider. I felt like it was kind of weird for us to just ditch bro and leave for, well, Fantasy China. And I guess the story just kind of picks up like immediately, and like Outsider's there and we're getting a new mission and there isn't really an acknowledgement of us leaving in the first place, so it really was just a side quest. Holy, 72? Yeah, no, dude. I can't imagine working for that many hours per week.
So our trip to Huashu has inspired yet another batch of Snow's ridiculous titles.
What are you muttering about? This is only the forecourt rotunda. Our target's the main concourse. We still need to get through the ticket barriers. Right. Quick crash course. To ride a train, you need a ticket. It's a little square of card that says where you're leaving from and where you're going. You take it to the barrier, the security lads check it, click, punch a hole in it, and then you're allowed into the concourse to wait for your train.
Huh, don't patronize me, outsider. It may be my first time here, but I've been in Ice Lake long enough. And I did my homework before we left. I'm not clueless. Listen up. The official name of Ice Lake Station is Flodia Bloomfield Station. On opening day, they petitioned the reigning emperor to name the station. And that was when word came of Princess Flodia's birth.
Wait. Princess Flodia? Flora? Any relation? I haven't read Flora's backstory, so maybe. Is this maybe how it ties into the other protagonist story? Considering the other protagonist is currently with the prince, right? Wherever they're going off to.
It's the Empire's key rail hub in the north. 3 terminal platforms and 6 through platforms. Since it was built, there hasn't been a single major safety incident. That's why some people call it the Ice Lake Flower Crown.
Huh. You remembered all that?
Of course I did. I came prepared. I've got a friend who knows trains inside out, and she knows way, way more than you do.
Why is there a gnome on the screen? Well, Snow is a Luno. They're basically Lalafels from Final Fantasy XIV, essentially. Kind of the same-ish thing. But yeah, you know, these anime-inspired games always had to have their little buddy character, and Snow in this game is our little buddy. But there are like a ton of other, Lunos like her out there that we meet throughout the story, essentially. They're just weird little people.
I was wondering what all that racket was. Of course, it's you, Snow.
Ah, Lunotoot!
Luno Toot.
Lunotoot?
Does she toot to scoot?
Lunotoot at your service. Snow and I go way back. When we first met, I was just a hopeless train enthusiast. And now, I'm Bloomfield Station's guide, publicity ambassador, and volunteer attendant all rolled into one. Trains have been around for ages, but in the early days they were built to move weapons and military supplies, proper iron beasts. Some services are civilian now, of course, but every train still carries defensive armaments. If you've got a moment before you head off, go right to the front and have a look at the train cannon. It's really badass.
Yep. Which means we will inevitably have to fight a train cannon. Or a train shooting us with a cannon.
A lot of train fans go on about the engineering or the industrial beauty of it all. And don't get me wrong, they're right. But what I love most about trains is something else. Fairness. Whether you usually walk, ride in carriages, drive motor cars, or travel by fancy airship, once you're on the train, everyone arrives together. That's why I want more people to see trains for what they are. Even if you're a Charon, you can sit by the window, watch the mountains roll past, feel the cool air drifting through the carriage, and hear that whistle. Toot toot!
Okay. Kind of funny that she mentions fairness, considering the fact that the one thing I do know is that the train is divided into many different subsections, depending on how rich you are. So, don't really know about that, but to give extra context for people who don't know anything about the game, the term Charon here is used to refer to people with, I guess, horns? I think that's kind of like their defining feature. Our main character is a Charon, so is Outsider, the dude next to us. And essentially, you're kind of considered a lower class citizen at that point. Like, something that has kept me with this game was a very early scene that actually happened in 1.0. Bit of a spoiler there, but there was a Charon who was kind of being harassed in the middle of the street. And I thought it would just be like a show of like how the military or police force suppressed the Charons. But the elderly man basically just got his brains blown out by the police right on the street. I was like, holy shit. Okay, never mind. We're not playing. And yeah. A major character did end up dying in the first story, which honestly for games of this style in a similar genre, basically the anime gacha games, you kind of never see that, which is what intrigued me to the story. Has kept me going since then. Yeah, what's up, Daniel? Welcome. Although I suppose it is important to note that Charons can be referred to by other names depending on the region that you're in within this world, and they're treated differently in other countries. In this country, if you do something wrong, you're basically shot on the street. If you're a Charon, of course. If you're not, then, well, you got special privileges.
So I started helping out here, purely as a volunteer at first. After a while, the station master was kind enough to notice I was genuinely useful, and that's how I ended up officially on staff.
This is another thing with this game. Impressions. Depending on dialogue choices, it can change how people within a certain region view you. And make it easier for you to do certain roles or, basically roles. Just like in Baldur's Gate 3, but I guess not as impactful, unfortunately. You get employee discount on tickets?
No. I'm only here as a volunteer helper, but I help out on the train sometimes, so I get to ride often enough anyway.
Honestly, that's tempting. If I were a train enthusiast, I'd want to work here too.
Not every position works that way. Only staff assigned to onboard duties ride for free. The Ironworks hands still have to save up like everyone else. Right, I've been talking your ears off. Where are you headed? The Imperial capital? Or somewhere farther south, like Scarlet River?
Well, we're hoping to go to the capital, but we haven't settled on a date yet. I'm from a remote island. I've never seen anything like trains before, so we thought we'd come and look around first.
Good cover story.
Oh, then you'll only need a platform ticket. Just a few silver coins and you can sit here and watch trains all day. Absolute bargain.
They sell those kind of things?
Come on, this way.
Is that a thing in real life? I'd assume no. What the hell was that? Departure time change?
Once you've got your tickets, straight ahead is the departures hall. Head left for the through platforms. Trains stop there too, so passengers can board and alight as well. And at the far end on the left, that's the freight yard. And this station's far bigger than what you see up here. There's a whole underground level as well. Right beneath our feet is the Ironworks. They build new coaches and make the parts for maintenance. Though I've never actually been down there myself. Oh, did you bring a camera? The
Holy
truck's
little
parked
toot.
just over there.
Please don't drop all this info on
You
me.
can capture the entire...
Alright.
Right. This is the ticket office. Ask for 3 platform tickets. 2 adults and 1 child. Tell you what, since it's your first time, I'll handle it. Wait here. I'll be right back.
One child?
1 child?
Obviously used to.
No child ticket. 3 adult
No!
tickets, please.
Save us money.
Shh, quiet, Snow. Child fare's got to be cheaper. We'll use what we save to buy you your favorite snacks, all right?
Okay, that does sound good. Still, it feels like you're treating me like a kid.
Everyone, hold it! Stop where you are! Right then, eyes up. Our heroes are back.
Ooh?
They've just driven the Forsakens out of the south. Give them a proper welcome home.
Added context, the Forsakens, I believe, are a radicalist group of Charons who are tired of being oppressed, tired of this bullshit, and so they go around committing acts of terrorism. Not exactly the good guys. I think they also have this weird thing where we don't really know yet, where they're able to control the monsters, essentially. Which are basically Charons who have gone crazy and lost their sense of self. And they're able to control them in order to use them in battle.
Dad! Mum! Ice Lake! I made it back in one piece.
My boy. My baby boy, you're home! Oh, you must have been through hell! It's all right now. You're home. Come here. Come here to Mummy.
What? Mom? I think you've mistaken
Oh
me for someone else.
no! Oh
Don't
shit,
you lie to
dude.
me. That iron ring on your hand, I put it on my boy myself. That's his.
The person you miss most might be waiting, hoping you'll show up at their door one day.
I sent him to war. So why have you got it? Where is he? Is he alive? You were with him, weren't you?
Wonderfully grand. Step aboard, and let somewhere out there become
Who's your boy? I don't know what you're talking about. I bought this ring myself in Scarlet River.
Well, this would be incredibly awkward, wouldn't it? In a actual real life scenario, which I'm sure has likely happened at some point in history, which I'm glad that I wasn't there to experience it. Have you done the SoulCal 5 lore video? I have yet to do so. I think the next one that I'm probably gonna do, well, after I finish the stream, I'm probably gonna record something with Serby, if they're cool with it. Or if they're not sick, at least. And that's gonna be a Marvel video. But afterwards, probably like a Yugo Iceberg video. And then the video after that is a SoulCal 5 video, so just a bit longer of a wait. Oh shit! Just like that?
Threat confirmed. Contain the crowd before it escalates. If she resists, shoot her on the spot. Ah, Station Master Eisenbahn.
Easy. Put that thing away. She's an elderly woman, not an enemy combatant. There are civil ways to handle this. Last time you lot handled a scene, you clipped innocent civilians, and we spent months getting the footfall back.
So why not travel in comfort?
It's people who shoot first, ask questions later.
So don't let the gun do your thinking. Use your heads.
Rebuilt from an armored train.
Yes, sir. I'll think of a solution right now.
Save the
Just
thinking
stand there
for next
thinking.
time. Don't have all day. You, the smallest one. Step up. Talk to her. Keep your voice soft. Tell her you understand. Tell her not to do anything foolish. Ease the cordon on the smokestack side. Slowly. Don't make it obvious. Let her edge that way.
Tell me where he is! What did you do to him?
Terminates here.
Hey, I don't know you. What's your problem?
All right, that's our cue. Now!
Oh. He's slipping for the ventilation shaft. Where even is it?
Suspect secured. Taking her to the detention room.
Hold it.
Also, does that guy have a keyblade?
Madam, I understand how you feel. I do. I've lost someone important on the battlefield too. That kind of pain can make anyone lose themselves.
Somewhere out there is all unknown, and it won't feel anything
But
like
listen to me. There are more trains coming, demobilized soldiers returning home. And rings like that, any city has a dozen jewelers who can make the same band. So your boy may well be on another train at this very moment on his way back to you. And this soldier isn't a deserter. He's just a man wearing a similar ring.
I told you. I bought it in Scarlet River. From a jewelry shop called Silverheart. Go and check if you don't believe me.
You're not lying!
No. We honor those who fight, and we honor the mothers brave enough to let their kids go. Your boy will come back to you. I'm sure of it.
A bit doubtful on that one, but I guess we'll see. Or maybe not.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I must have frightened you. I've just waited so long. So long.
It's all right. You don't need to stand here all day. Come inside. Sit down. Get warm. And to everyone else, my apologies for the disturbance. But I'll say this plainly. As long as I'm station master of Bloomfield Station, our trains will run safely. You have my word.
Yeah, let's fucking go. After Eisenbahn's intervention, the forecourt rotunda soon returns to its usual bustle. Damn it, missed it.
So that was Station Master Eisenbahn. He shut it down like it was nothing. No wonder both Lunotoot and Camilla made a point of mentioning him.
He kept the soldiers in check, then calmed the crowd down after. That's a capable, well-rounded man.
Hey, now's not the time to admire him. We're here to gather information on his turf, remember?
I know. Most Imperial officials are useless. Just our luck the one we have to deal with isn't.
I'm back. Here are your tickets. Did I miss something? It sounded like a bit of a scene.
Quite. How did you miss all that? Give it a quick rundown of everything that just happened.
This place is always packed. Little incidents come with the territory. Not long ago, someone from the Forsakens tried slipping into the station, and the station master spotted them straight away.
The Forsakens?
Yes. I heard there have been a few small flare-ups down south again lately. Maybe they were trying to take the train south to reinforce their people.
Almost choked on my chili a little too. It's a funny ass name, that's for sure. They definitely knew what they were doing with this one.
But apparently it's been dealt with, so things should quieten down for a while. And then more people can ride the trains without having to worry. Toot toot!
But yeah, all the Lunos seem to have like a profession that they do or something that they enjoy. And so that's usually going to be their name. So like the forge master that we have, the one who forges all of our weapons and stuff, she's called Luno Smith. And well, here we have Lunotoot. I think a merchant, the merchant that we had over in the Chinese region was called Luno Carp. And then I guess the one person who kind of breaks that mold is the little one next to us, which is Snow, for some reason. Not sure why yet. I heard the Forsakens caused trouble in Ice Lake not long ago. Hope it's not the same lot.
Ah, you mean the time Officer Lin came in by train, right? Yes, I remember that. But I heard it's also being dealt with.
That's right. I help with that too. See? Child ticket or not, I'm still the one looking after you guys.
Sure you are. All right, you've got the tickets. Now you can go on to the ticket gates. I'd better get back to the other passengers. Bye-bye, Fox Hunter. Bye-bye, Snow.
See you. And thanks. You've been a huge help.
I told you my friend's reliable. Right, we've got the tickets. Off to the gates.
Remember, act normal. Shoulders loose. No twitchy faces.
Got it. Let's go.
Not gonna lie. I get kind of anxious whenever using massive public transportation like this. A little bit. Especially at the airports. I like check, double check, and triple check to make sure that I know where I'm supposed to be going and what the right gate is and what my seat is. I don't know if I could keep a relaxed face. No twitchy shoulders.
Welcome to Bloomfield Station. Armed guards on duty, cannons mounted on every train, airship patrols overhead. You'll have a safe journey.
We hope you enjoy our latest Foxacre-powered service.
Now, routine check. It's for your safety, everyone else's, and the security of the Empire's railways.
A check? Since when? I've come through here before and nobody ever patted me down. Come on, I'm a law-abiding fox hunter. It's not like I'm sneaking anything dangerous in.
Definitely.
With the Forsakens to thank for that. You might not feel it, Nice Lake, but they've been stirring trouble elsewhere.
Horse boy? I suppose you could kind of see those quote-unquote ears as horse ears. I think his little sister sees him more so as a dog. But they're not even ears actually, Hamza. They're horns. They're just floppy horns somehow. Don't ask me why. Where's my sense of adventure? Have you never spent a whole day on a train before you realize that you got on the wrong one? I can't say that I have ever gone on the wrong train. But that's likely due to me double checking and triple checking to make sure I'm on the right path. Last time I flew a year, started with 19. Damn. Well, if you're not like flying for business or traveling a lot, there's no real reason to do so. I can't remember the last time I actually took a flight, actually. I think it's probably just from like the northern Thailand back to the Bangkok. I think I had an appointment or something that I really need to get to. It's like a 1-hour flight. Nothing too big.
Fires, blasts. Every week it's something. So we're taking extra measures. Rail's the Empire's lifeline. We're not letting a pack of lunatics take a swing at it.
I see. Then, thanks for keeping us safe. Never met a Forsaken myself, but I've heard the stories. They don't fight clean. But if I run into one, they'll pay.
That's the spirit. You're a tough young man. Pity you're Charon. Still, never thought about going for laureled Charon. You look like you've got the makings of one.
Extra terminology here. Laureled Charon is basically a Charon that is honored and accepted by the Hyperborean Empire. On paper. In actual reality, I still think there's a lot of racism and stereotyping that happens there. And they probably don't pick you for the important jobs, mostly just the worst ones. But at the very least, you don't get shot out in the street. I guess. At least not publicly. Used to ride trains regularly before 2020? Oh, yeah. Well, I feel like a lot of us used more public transportation before then. Back when I lived in the city, it was pretty convenient, though. I did use a lot of the MRTs, the BTSs. But it's super convenient because it connects to the entire city. And the traffic is just so bad, you really wouldn't want to use a car. I'll pass. From what I've heard, laureled Charons don't end well. Might even end up dead.
Heard the rumors myself. Most of it's probably tavern gossip people tell to sound interesting. Believe what you like. I'm not here to argue.
Sure, lady.
Either way, nobody goes through without clearing the check. Come back another day.
Come back another day? What didn't I clear? Look at me, honest as they come. Look at this trustworthy, harmless face. I could practically be a poster boy for law-abiding citizens.
All right, save the patter. I'll tell you what you didn't clear. That pendant for a start. Fine work. Pricey materials. And if I'm not mistaken, that stone's from Hemet. And your outfit.
What did you say?
What even is that? All I'm seeing is a few strips of cloth. I can see
What?
a belly button. So I've got reason to suspect you either found it and kept it, or pinched it off someone else.
And
It's a lucky charm my little sister made.
here is a good example of what life is like for a Charon. But you're wearing a few scraps of clothing? You probably stole that from somebody, didn't you? Or maybe I'm poor as fuck, and this is all that I have.
Then bring her in. Let her say it to my face. Until then, it stays here.
We'll miss the train.
What's taking so long with these people? First time on a train or what? Mine's about to leave. Can I go first?
Of course, sir. Right this way. Just the routine check first.
What? You're checking me as well?
Afraid so, sir. You saw that old lady causing a scene in the rotunda earlier, didn't you? We can't take any chances. If something like that happens inside the station proper, it could turn ugly fast. We'd appreciate your understanding, sir.
Same goes for you. Make no mistake. I'm not trying to pocket your lucky charm. Station Master Eisenbaum told us to stay sharp. We can't afford to be careless. Go back and bring your sister. If the story checks out, we'll get it back.
Definitely.
Oh, what a mess. Should have left the charm at home.
Not your fault. Who'd have thought they'd make such a fuss over a pendant? Should we go back and get Fina?
No, it's getting late. We'd missed the last train.
What if you buy a new outfit and change? Maybe they won't recognize you.
I don't know about that
Don't
one,
be
Stel.
daft. You can buy food, drinks, and tickets at a station, but not a new wardrobe. And those guards are stubborn, not blind.
I think Outsider, unfortunately, has a very unique look about him.
Right. Can't argue with that. If only I had an invisibility cloak.
An invisibility cloak. That might actually be a good idea.
Oh, what now?
Huh? You've got something that amazing, little minion? Don't tell me Jill you slipped you some secret treasure.
Nothing like that. I mean, we change what we look like to them. Change our identity. I've heard other fox hunters talk about a trick. Workwear is the best invisibility cloak. Put on a uniform, carry a ladder, act like you belong. And people start
Classic infiltration
noticing you.
tactics. Okay. But honestly, you could probably get pretty far anywhere as long as you look like you belong there. Unless, of course, if they have to check every single, like, identification for all these workers. But a lot of places really don't.
Remember what Camilla told us? If your investigation isn't getting anywhere, try making friends with them. Maybe that's our way in.
Makes sense. When we came into the forecourt rotunda earlier, I noticed a section of scaffolding over on the left. Looks like maintenance work. We can go take a look. If we can get into the ironworks, we might be able to sneak into the concourse from there.
Whoa, didn't think you were the observant type.
I am when it matters. We're here to gather intel, aren't we? The moment we walked in, I started taking mental notes. All right, let's go have a nose around.
Now arriving at platform 3, the Scarlet River service to isolate.
Holy shadows.
Terminate here.
Lighting. Hello. A recruiter.
Hi, we're hiring.
Okay, good.
Hello.
I want to work with you, I think.
Yeah,
We're hiring. Yeah, that's about it.
That's it. Aren't you going to tell me what the job is?
If you're actually interested, you'd be asking already. If you're not asking, you're just being nosy.
Oh,
And honestly, I don't think you'd be a good fit. Your clothes are too clean. You don't look like you're keen to get your hands dirty. No point wasting my time.
damn. Clipboard, purposeful stride will get you through a lot of doors. Yep, for sure. Really gonna Scooby-Doo it that way? Oh. Well, Welcome to Duet and Abyss, I suppose, Steve. Our Fox Hunter and Snow go on silly, crazy adventures like that. Wearing decent clothes when you're looking for work is normal. Smart, even.
Fair point. You talk a good game. I hope you really mean it.
This recruiter's so no nonsense.
Fine. Here's the job. Stack cleaning.
What is that?
See that big stack behind me? It vents the station's ironworks. They
Ah.
make parts down there, and they store Foxacar as well. All the fumes go up through it. If it clogs, the ironworks slows to a crawl.
The factory must grow.
Then the trains start running late, and the Empire starts bleeding money. So we need someone who can crawl inside and scrape the muck off the walls. You interested? 700 coppers a month. But if you get sloppy and the ventilation goes bad, one complaint and you get docked 300.
Great. Awesome.
Very interested.
Well, I'll be damned. You're not some young noblewoman slumming it for fun, are you?
Do I look like a noble woman to you?
All right, go on then. Prove it. See those big glass panels out front? Get them spotless. If you manage that, I'll believe you're here to work.
No problem.
The impatient middle-aged man lowers his gaze and returns to his book. The title on the cover reads, "The Road from Success to Greater Success." Alright. What's all this?
Clear the scaffolding.
Oh, just
Why
clear
is there
this?
so much random junk up here?
Smack it with a sword. It's the best way to do it.
A bit rough, but this should do it.
Next, we clean the stains off the door frame.
Oh.
It's cleaner than I expected. Only a few spots need sorting out.
Ah, I gotta hold it. I see you. I'm glad that
Alright,
video game dust
now we gotta
always
fix the glass
accumulates in
panels
one
up
little
ahead.
spot for us to clean. I wish real dust
Cracks
worked
in
that
the
way.
glass. They're so fine you can't even see them from a distance. Still, we'd better patch them up. It'd be a disaster if the glass came loose and hit someone below.
And let somewhere out there become somewhere you can reach.
Alright. Wouldn't that be amazing if you could repair glass this way?
You're handy enough. All right. You're on. Here's your work pass.
Infiltration successful.
Excuse me. You there?
Oh,
Yes, you! Would you mind doing me a quick favor? I'll make it worth your while. My family has means in the Imperial capital.
He looks like a nobleman.
I saw you running around earlier, but you're dressed far too neatly to be looking for day labor. And you don't look like the sort who gets shoved about either.
alright, chat. Ignore the costume that I'm wearing right now. This is a cosmetic. The main character usually does not dress this way. It's funny in context, though.
So, either you're some reporter snooping into how the ironworks lot live, or you've got another agenda.
What?
What the hell? Just mind your own business.
Easy, I'm not having a go, honestly. I'm much the same. I'm a new reporter with the Hyperborea Daily, just in from Dismania. And I've been hearing things about the 6th Legion stationed in Icelake. They talk loyalty, but behind closed doors, rotten to the core, leaning on commoners, throwing their weight around, you name it. And the moment I stepped into this station, I hated it. Yesterday, I spent the whole afternoon talking to people, asking questions, and everywhere I went, I could feel the guards staring holes through me. They're onto me, I'm sure of it. What a vile city. I've only seen a single station, and it's already stuffed full of secrets no one wants dragged into the light.
Just not nearly enough for his charm, but too neatly to do honest work. This is so sad. Can't I just be punk rock? Maintenance workers don't dress like that? Dang it. Maybe the world would be a better place if maintenance workers dress like this. Everybody is into punk rock.
What have you been asking people exactly?
Exactly what needs asking. I walk right up and I say, I hear the 6th Legion's done plenty they don't want known. Tell me everything you know. Let's expose the evil together.
This guy, he's not gonna survive being an investigative journalist. This is probably going to be the end of his career. Oh my god. If you go around asking like that, nobody's gonna tell you anything. Yeah, duh.
Strange, isn't it? Even animals make noise when they're hurt. You'd think people would talk when they're being crushed. Unless it's so bad here that no Charon would trust a Solarian anymore.
Yeah. Where have you been? This is life for them. And like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna speak out against the entire empire and the oppression that we face and hope that I don't get shot for speaking out. Who in their right mind would say anything?
Anyway, if we're going to drag the truth into the open, I need someone to help me. And you're the best bet I've seen all day.
I wouldn't call this like punk per se. Hey, I'm just saying the name of what they sold it as. But I can see what you mean. Shiny new pair of concrete shoes. 6 feet under somewhere with those shoes. Probably under the ocean.
Firstly, you've clearly got your own reason for being here. You're looking into something too. Secondly, out of everyone I've seen in this station, you're the quickest on your feet, sharp reflexes. I reckon you can handle yourself. And if you want a third reason, call it instinct, but you feel honest to me.
You have no survival instinct, do you? The one time where you do have instinct, yeah, you're right, but still?
But I'm just a commoner. It's not like I can do whatever I want in here.
That's easy. Money smooths things over. My father always says, in a one-horse town like Ice Lake, there's nothing one gold coin can't fix. And if there is, throw in another. See these checks? 5 gold apiece. If anyone gives you trouble, just press one into their hand. That's my father's wisdom.
What the hell, bro? You saw me jumping around cleaning up stuff, and then you were like, I'll give you money. Get me in there. Give me the juicy deets.
Bring me something real, and I'll pay you 10 more on top. Deal?
I guess money solves a lot of problems.
Doesn't sound bad.
Excellent. Then we'll start with a little test. Take these. Go have a friendly chat with the foreman by the ironworks entrance. See what you can get out of him.
Are you just sending me to do random errands because you want to feel important?
Probably.
Of course not. My family's money doesn't grow on trees. I just want proof you can deliver.
All right. I'll give it a go.
Oh, we got the station work pass and money.
Hello?
Who are you? This is an active work site. You're right by the ironworks entrance. No place to be hanging about.
Right. So I'm a regular passenger. Seen you lot working hard out here. Thought I might show a bit of appreciation.
That's a lot of talk without saying much. Appreciation how exactly? And let's be clear, we're not after old boots and cast-offs.
Show him the money.
No, nothing like that. I meant this.
That's a bit of paper. Hang on. Is this a check?
Money can't buy happiness, but it can buy peace of mind. Well, you know, money can't solve every problem, but it can solve a lot of problems. Especially the lack of it. It's kind of an issue.
Right. Well, you could have started with that. And now that I look at you properly... Yes, I remember. A generous supporter of railway construction, aren't you? So then,
Definitely.
what can I do for you?
Actually, I've been trying to get a look inside the ironworks, but I keep getting turned away.
That all? I thought you were about to ask for something tricky. Easy enough. Drop my name at the entrance. Stay as long as you like.
Somewhere out there, the person you miss most might be
Your father was right. These really do open doors.
Not bad. I saw him bowing and scraping from halfway across the hall. Now I'm genuinely curious what you'll manage to dig up.
What do you mean, bro? You gave me money, I bribed him. Of course it will work out. How bad would you have to be at bribing in order for it not to work out?
and the cannons she carries are more than enough to deal with.
Alright, here we go. Oh, but first. Wait, how do I get in there? Guard it like a dragon? We roleplay as Smog? Holy mother of lore? I will read this in my own time.
This train terminates here.
What's bro doing? Oh, there's just dudes up here working. One sec. Just a bunch of dogs barking. Not sure what they're barking at. Oh, what the? Quest failed! I literally just want the... I just want the chest! No! Oh my god. Okay, fine. Fuck it. I'll just do what you say. God damn it.
Hello?
Who are you?
Right.
Yeah.
That's a lot of talk.
No, nothing.
That's a bit of paper. Oh,
That's
right.
it.
Actually,
How the fuck could you even
At
fail
all.
that? We're just walking around, bro.
your father was right.
Alright. We'll go and grab it later then. That too. Shiny collectibles.
All decks. Ironworks access. Authorized staff only.
People may react differently depending on which item you show them. Ah, I see. Well, I do have a station work pass.
Oh, stat crew. Right. You're cleared. Off you go. Times really are rough. Even a Luno's taking on graft. Hang on. Lunarians don't even need food, do they? Why bother working?
Oh, I didn't know that. Guess it makes sense.
Whatever. Lunarians are always popping up where they're not expected. Off you go. Do a proper job.
Phew, that was close.
Her name is Luno Stack. She really loves cleaning the stack. That's about it. Barking at restless spirits wandering about? You may be
This is
right,
nothing
thinking
like
of
the
that name.
forecourt
You
rotunda.
may be right.
All bright and fancy up there, and down here it's hot, dark, and choking.
Camilla wasn't exaggerating about the poor pay and terrible working conditions. Don't forget why we're here. Keep your head down and move. Let's find a way into the main concourse.
I can go and grab that one without failing the mission. Thankfully.
This should be where the trains are built.
Oh. High temperature steam occasionally erupts from the conveyor belts, blocking the way. When parts pass by on the belt, you can use them as cover against the steam. When the conveyor belt switch indicator is red, the belt is stopped. And when it is attack the switch to start the conveyor belt. Okay.
They're finished. They're moved out onto the tracks. So, if we follow the route through the factory, it should take us to the concourse. Still, watch out for the steam. Burns
What the
from
hell?
that can be much
Why are you guys
worse
attacking?
than ordinary ones.
Bro, I'm chill. I'm supposed to be here. Fuck you. Weirdos. just want to feed the little genie mon. Oh, another one. Really? Oh, I can excavate that. Oh, is that the treasure map that I just got? Puzzle solved. Yum yum treats. Cool. Right. Don't worry, random workers. Don't worry, random dude A posing. Everything was in a different place. I only got taking a train ride. Thanks, train driver, but this one's made of wood. So I guess a wood train. I solved the puzzle by clicking on one item. Very good. Alright. I guess I smack this. Thank you. What are you looking at? What is that? Oh, it's another one of these. Guards are patrolling, but they can't see what's behind them. I patrol too, going the opposite way. That way no bad guys can get close. Perfect. Good for you, Penny Amon. Don't worry, random citizen. I am not under an influence. I am merely solving puzzles. I don't know if such an excuse would hold up in court, Steve. Not gonna lie. What is that glowing light? It's nothing. Wouldn't you know? What the? I'm supposed to be here. Why is everybody so hostile? How am I supposed to keep them in line? What's up, Kevin? How am I supposed to keep them in line? Push too hard and they'll start pushing back. Go too easy and they'll think I'm a pushover. Something bothering you? Is it that obvious? I'm completely out of my depth here. They just put me in charge of keeping the workers in line, and I honestly have no idea how I'm supposed to do that. My predecessor told me to keep them working hard, but not so hard they actually drop dead. That way they're too worn out to cause trouble. Problem is, he never told me how you're actually supposed to do that. So, would you mind hearing me out? Maybe help me think this through a little? Well, first things first, production has to keep moving, no matter what. The work can't stop, so at the very least, I need to make sure they keep doing what they're told. Also, hello, N-Bird. Sorry for revealing secrets yesterday? No worries, N-Bird. I don't think any of the things that you revealed were really secrets, but if that's what you say they are, I'll accept it. But then I hear stories about a guard who pushed people too far, kept mouthing off at the workers, and one night he ended up with a knife in the back. Literally. I really don't want that happening to me. Probably don't. I thought maybe I should try getting along with them. You know, help out a little. Do some of the work alongside them. But my predecessor told me not to. Said if I got too friendly, they'd stop taking me seriously and walk all over me. Do you really need this job? What choice do I have? They sent me here. It's not like they asked, and I'm fit as a fiddle, so what excuse would I have even to turn it down? Wait, hang on. You got a point there. I've got it. I can fake an injury. Get a little too close to one of them steam vents, then say I got badly scalded. That way I can go on medical leave and get out of this place. Thank you. I finally found a way out. What the fuck, Calvin? Why are you telling me all of this, too? Why are there so many people A-posing? God damn it, fix the animations. Alright. Do I even need to get any of these chests? I'm already at max level. What's even the point? Is there anything down this way? Nope. Invisible walls. Ah, but this is going now. Oh, shit. A lot of ambient noise. Kind of wish there was some music, to be honest, though. Music outside was pretty nice. Here it's just gloom and doom.
Ah, I get it. This is where the workers come for a break when they're tired.
I can't tell if you're messing about or you really don't know. It's the roof of a carriage waiting to be fitted.
Of course I knew that. I was just trying to lighten the mood. Right, enough talk. Come on, let's go.
I gotta smack that. Oh, shit. Oh, I see what they wanted me to do. Fuck. Is it too late? Yeah, I think it's too late. Oh. If I felt the presence of a rampaging MC, I'd probably start glitching out too. It's a viable survival tactic. With all the people just A-posing. I don't think this is what it was meant to be. It's been a couple weeks since this story released too. Thought they would have fixed out all the bugs, but there's just too many. Alright, don't worry people. Solving puzzles, putting things back into place. The best slide ever. People keep flattening my slide, but that's okay. I can just ice skate on these flat crates instead. What even are you, bro?
What's with you lot? It's a simple test run, and you've made a complete dog's dinner of it. Day before yesterday, the hydraulic pressure was low. Yesterday, you sprayed Foxyker everywhere. And today, the loco jumps forward 8,000 meters the second the test begins. At this rate, you're not testing a train. You're trying to launch a bloody airship. If I hadn't jumped aside when I did, I'd be flatter than those castings over there. Colonel, tell me what went wrong.
Right. Too many engines left in overload. Pushed it past tolerance.
Exactly. That's an old hand. He spots the fault the moment he sees it. You lot take notes. If the rest of you were half as steady as him, I wouldn't walk in every morning wondering if today's the day I get killed. Now check everything. Nothing restarts until every fault is cleared. Understood?
Yes, sir. Sorry, just trying to get through.
Yeah, don't mind us.
No. You stay. You're helping with the checks.
Also, continuity issue. Outsider still has this charm. That was supposed to be confiscated.
What? We're stack crew, just passing through.
I don't care what crew you are. You heard me. We're trialing a new model, and we've just had a serious incident. The locomotive moved when it shouldn't have.
Imagine saying that to his face, though. You're getting lectured about how you fucked up and almost killed him. And then you're like, well, I think the problem here, sir, is you jumped clear of it. We intended for it to hit you, sir. Well, we messed up real bad. We'll readjust our calculations next time.
So here's how it works. If I can see you, you're helping fix it. Because if that thing blows, we all die.
Oh boy. I just got here, bro.
So unless you've got a death wish, move! Safety first!
Even if I wanted to help, Where do I even start?
I think getting random people who walk around to help you is not a good idea.
It's sparking. Start there. That's your biggest hazard.
You're the one from earlier. The old hand. Thanks for the tip.
Don't mention it. Fix that, then move to the next fault.
Vehicle that follows a fixed path is a train. A Paniamon that follows a fixed path is a Trainimon. What do you think? I really like this name. I think it could use some work, honestly. What do I even use these things for? Don't know, but I picked them up anyways because I can. Yes, A bows in the boxes. Surely something will happen. Breakfast is black bread and water, lunch is boiled potatoes and bean soup, and dinner is no additional meal provided. Workers assigned to overnight duty may collect 1 portion of pickled vegetables from the gatehouse. Damn. I thought this was just an ordinary worker's menu, but there's barely anything about the food. Most of the posters taken up by cruel, pointless rules. Working conditions at Bloomfield Station must be appalling. Well, I could probably use my eyes and tell you that one, Chief. I think if one of the guards were in danger, they probably wouldn't help them. Right? Oh. Spam!
Good. That's safer. Now go on and sort the lighting. The Foxica engine overload tripped the system and knocked the lights out. We need visibility before we touch anything else.
Seeing what you're doing when you're working with fine machinery is likely a good idea. Unless you want shit to blow up. Which might be a good distraction for us, honestly. Maybe too big of a distraction, though. Ooh. Wait. Ah, damn it. I have, like, a genie mod with me that could solve these puzzles instantly.
Shut down the engines still stuck in overload.
But I guess it's a quest
bring
thing.
the locomotive back into position. It runs on Foxica engines. The deeper you push into overload, the faster it moves, and the more unstable it gets. So, yes, it's dangerous work.
What in the... Oh, it's these puzzles. Well, that worked out. Glad we knew how to fix the train. Imagine randomly walking around in a factory. Being told to do this.
Before your lungs fill up with soup, stop climbing stacks. Come work on my floor.
Why do all the workers around here sound vaguely Slavic? That's probably what they were going for. A lot of European voices, honestly, throughout this entire region. One thing that I do enjoy about the game is that they get like VAs specifically for like the region that it's based on. So like in Huashu, there was a lot of like native speaking Chinese or native Chinese speakers trying to voice it in English. You could definitely hear the accent, for sure.
No thanks. We've got somewhere else to be.
You know, we fixed delicate machinery, right? Just smack it around a few times. It'll work, eventually.
Suit yourself. If you change your mind, you'll know where to find me.
I wonder if you get paid more for doing this work instead of just cleaning the stack.
Really have it rough. Even just passing by can get you pulled into other jobs. Another conveyor belt. And more steam. Looks like we can slip into the gaps between those parts and get through.
More of these these portable power units. Seems like a fancy schmancy room. What's going on in here? My will. She died in the end anyway. Oh no. My mom was dying and then she needed money, so I stopped going to school and went to work. I don't know what else to write. If I could get that old man's will, maybe I could copy it and make mine look better, but I can't get it, obviously. Anyway, that is all. I'm going to think how to do it now. So fucking funny. I wrote all this and I still can't think of one thing I want to live for. Forget it then. I'll just die. Oh no. No. I would assume that is from like a underage worker here who is kind of just done with shit, done with life. And honestly, can you blame him? Oh boy. What's up here? What are you lot doing? Find some goodies. And puzzles. All the iron boxes here look the same. How do they tell their brothers and sisters apart? No need to tell them apart? That can't be right. Without family, you'd be lonely. Do you even have family, Haniemon? Not notarized, so the will's irrelevant. State gets it all, baby. All $1 that this kid earned working here his entire life. Big money. What are you doing? Ralph! 3 knocks, 1 check, then give it... Hang on. How many turns was it again? Gotta get this right. Work pass. You work here too? You new? Nice, welcome aboard. Finally somebody even greener than me. Come on, show a little respect to your senior apprentice, yeah? Got it. Ah, so nice to hear. I love to tell you to come to me whenever you get stuck, but I've only been here a week myself. So I'm still figuring things out too. Like just now, I was going over the pipework steps the old hand training me showed me. Get everything ready first and make sure there's nothing left inside, but after that I blanked. Good thing you showed up. If we learn together, that means I only have to remember half of it. You're on stack duty, not pipe repair. Ah, right. Guess that means we're learning different things. That's fine. If you get tired, come talk to me, okay? I don't know anyone here yet, and it gets pretty boring on my own. Well, I don't know how it is exactly, but I feel like I have heard stories of, like, in China, if you don't get into a good school and you don't get a good job and you end up on like a factory line and shit, this is kind of the life that it is. People are just doing their work for the day, and there isn't really a whole lot of social interaction that you get. You get a place to stay, but it's also not a whole lot of pay in the first place, so it's kind of impossible to get out of there or save up enough money to get out, which is just really sad, but that's still kind of a thing. I guess that's just reality, though, for many people. Alright. Vaguely recall seeing puzzles like this in... Oh, here. Dead Space. But I guess you can basically just replace the steam with laser beams. Then it's a Resident Evil game. Here we go. Oh. This one... How exactly? Oh, that works. Thank goodness we're thin. The amount of random treasure chests down here, you'd think somebody would find them and make it big. I guess they don't exactly contain money, do they? Just... Right. Assuming you want me to go down this way? Or... not? No, I gotta smack it first, so allows me. Oh! No! And down. Oh! No! Ah! Oh! No! Oh, shit. Alright, we're good. How does anybody even get around this factory? It's not safe here. What the fuck?
What was that?
Hazard detected. Threat must be neutralized. Immediate response required.
Return to the misty sea.
Hi, Prentice. Get out of here. And then randomly music. I'll take it. Better than the factory noises.
What the? Have we been rumbled? That doesn't make sense.
You all right? Sorry. That one's on me. I was adjusting a pressure tool and
What?
it backfired. Must have tripped the guard bots.
It didn't even have anything to do with us.
You're Kano, right? The old hand from earlier.
Oh, it's you lot. Heading up to the concourse? If you are, could you do me a favor?
What is it?
Nothing big. My boy, Stefan, works up in the concourse cleaning the steelwork. Spends half his day clipped to a grappling hook, sliding along the roof beams. He's mad about trains. Even after his shift, he'll hang about on the upper walkway just to watch them roll in and out. I've been putting money aside to take him on the Aurora Express, and I reckon I've finally got enough. Payday's today. If it comes through like it should, we'll go tomorrow. So, if you see him, would you tell him it's finally happening? And tell him to get home early and pack.
Nice.
Wouldn't it mean more coming from you?
That's true.
It would, but I've 4 hours left on shift, and I can't leave the ironworks before then. I've written down what he needs to do on this note. If you run into him, give it to him. Oh, and take this as well. A grappling hook. That's what the cleaners use to move along the upper steelwork. If he's not down on the floor, he'll be up in the beams somewhere.
Roger that. Safe in factory? What? Well, I suppose to be fair, even in the factories that are built in Satisfactory, it's not exactly safe. But, you know, you manage.
All right. If I find him, I'll let him know.
Thanks, all of you.
Having some slight connection issues on the DNA servers, apparently. Everything seems fine on YouTube, at least, which is important. Well, the most important part here. We finally out, though. Onto the concourse. Into the beams. Yeah. A place where crowds flow and cross paths. Passengers from all walks gather here. Board their carriages and leave on a train, probably.
This train terminates here.
No, game. Please. Do not disconnect me. Are you kidding me? If I disconnect here, we'll be fine. I hope so. It's interesting that it's happening now. Oh yeah, there it goes. Usually never have issues like this. Really? 1 second. Let me just fully close down the game, then reopen it. Something has clearly gone wrong. Unless if it was on my end. And that's the reason why all the NPCs were just A-posing. I hope not. Yeah, checking my router, everything should be fine. Hmm. Let me in. Are you kidding me? Really? Please, no. Why? We haven't even started the story. God damn it, bro. Okay, we'll try again. Still not working. I might have to call it. Is it really my internet? OBS is fine. I'll do a quick internet speed test. Servers. I'm sure back in the day, for those of you who maybe played MMOs and stuff, it's kind of how it goes. Or honestly, modern gaming, day one, online only games, day one servers. It's usually how it goes. This certainly is not day one server issues, though. It has been out for, I think, 6 months already. 5 or 6 months. And this should not be happening. Internet speed test? Hello? Why are you frozen on the upload speeds? Strange. Try that again. It seems to say that I'm doing okay. Oh, no, wait. What in the world is happening with my internet, bro? 1 megabyte of download? 30 megabyte upload? I don't think this is how it's supposed to work. Maybe it isn't servers. Maybe it's me. Yeah, what the hell? Damn it. But if I close down my router, that would be another stream restart. Well, shit, dude. I'm just trying to open a game, and if I can't get it, then I'm just going to restart my router. Call it here. Ah! But I suppose such is the nature of live streaming. Anything and everything will go wrong. I guess at least it happened with DNA and not Grand Blue Fantasy again. But I suppose that one was just a full electricity outage. One of the recent updates for LC completely broke server connections for mobile. Almost 2 weeks of no LC at work. What does LC stand for? Yeah, it's gone. It's not happening. Fuck, dude. We're just getting to the good part. Maybe. How would I know? We barely got started. Limbus. Oh, damn. No Limbus company at work for 2 weeks? Yeah, that sounds like hell. Just focus on your job. But, yeah, no, that would suck. Maybe fourth time. Yeah, it says my internet connection is very fast. It should be working. Unless if the server actually did go down. Right now, when I decide to stream it for the one time on my channel. Game, please. Game. Game. No response from game. It's not even telling me that there's a network issue. It's just there. I haven't got to meet Hilda. Fuck. 24-hour shifts? Thankfully, Steve, I have not had to in my life. But yeah, I can kind of imagine what it would be like, especially without any sort of just reprieve from that. Okay. I mean, we still have time for what I planned to stream. Give it one more shot. At least then it didn't give me a network error issue, but something is not happening right. Stream helped a little, so thanks. Always glad to be of service. I can't do much, but if I can at least be some nice background noise for anybody working. And if the game would work, then we could just chill and have a good time while we're here, but I guess not. Perfect timing, as always. Thank you, game. Well, shit then. I guess I'll have to wrap things up here, unfortunately. I will consider doing more in the future if I have the time for it. I really wanted to progress the story a lot more than this, that's for sure. But game is not willing. Internet connection apparently not willing. I don't think it's on my end, though. I think the servers just kind of went down. Well, anyways, dudes, apologies for that one. Hope you guys still have a wonderful rest of your day, though. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Hopefully, with no issues like this. Later, dudes.